Alright, we're getting ready for the start of this morning's game between the XHockey Fusion and our Cobra Chickens. Hot off a big win last night. Back at it this morning. And here we go for puck drop. Puck is out at center where the Fusion have it, and they enter our zone. They dump it down. Chickens play it around the boards. And that's taken away at the blue line. And we got a breakaway attempt potentially. A shot and a goal. Goal by Dunbar. And the Cobra Chickens start hot. They go up 1-0. Plays along the Fusion bench. And that's taken away by Borowitz. Borowitz backhands it, tries to send it out, but that's held. And puck comes out to the low slot and taken away by the Cobra Chickens. That pass is intercepted, but Dunbar gets it back. He stumps it down. He's looking for a change. Fusion looking to break out. And taken away at the blue line is Sandifer, but that's offsides. Puck comes back to our blue line. That's Nolan Gunderson on it. He carries it around the back of our net. And that shot around the boards up to Torrin Sandifer. Sandifer bangs it off the glass. And that's down to Olsen. Olsen feeds it over to Gunderson. Gunderson shoots. That's off the Fusion stick. And they're going to send it all the way down for icing. Fusion have it. And good back check by, I don't know everybody's name still, that was by Nolan Gunderson to take that away from them. Fusion's defenseman sends it down, no icing. That's swatted away by Gunderson in front of our net. And shot attempt is blocked. Nolan sends it up to his brother Gavin. Gavin hits the brakes. He's looking for a shot attempt, and that's taken away. And that's shot in by Bodie Hewley. Puck comes out to neutral. The Fusion have it. They're going to skate it in. There's a shot attempt by the Fusion and saved by Carter Brennan. The Fusion have it at center ice. And they dump it down. That's Jack Hewley fighting for it. And now Borowitz has it. Chris at the blue line. And Ready to tag up. Now the Fusion. Fusion dump it down. Borowitz sends along the boards. That's up to Jack Hewley. And it comes out to the blue line where the Fusion will take it. That pass is just a little too far. Nolan sends it up, and then it goes right back to their defenseman. And that puck is shot all the way down, no icing. Nolan, that's taken away. And the Fusion send it out. That's tipped. Sent up to Dunbar. Dunbar has it at center ice. Halverson sends it down to Dunbar. And now the Fusion come away with it. They have it. And taken away, good back check. And we have a penalty coming up. We got a roughing call. Roughing on the Fusion, so the Cobra Chickens will go on the power play. I'm just waiting to put the penalty up on the scoreboard. All right, here we go. 2 minutes is up on the board. That's fed over to Boy Borowitz. Borowitz, he shoots. That's off the goalie's glove. And a rebound attempt. That's wide. Borowitz shoots. It's out front, and it's a goal. It's a power play goal for the Cobra Chickens. And it looks like Arlo cleaned that one up in front of the net and scores for the Chickens.
Go Chickens!
So about 15 seconds into the power play, the Chickens get a goal. Play is down on the near corner. Jack Hewley, that comes out. Fusion across the blue line, and that's sent in on net. And Carter Brennan throws his glove down and makes the save. Face-off draw is won by the Fusion. It comes back to their point where that's sent back around down to the near corner. They have it around the back of the net. And Alec Olson takes that away from him. And Jack Hewley sends it down to Theo, just a little bit too far for him. Fusion send it back up, but the zone is held by Halverson. Halverson sends it in on net, that goes wide. And now the Fusion through the neutral zone. They bring it all the way down. 12 still has it down on the far corner. And centering pass, and nobody's there. And that's going to be a penalty coming up on the Fusion. That's going to be a body check. So the Cobra Chickens back to the power play. Oh, they're taking both of them, so slashing on Gunderson and Nolan and roughing on the Fusion. So we'll skate 5-on-5. All right, Fusion have it after the draw. They send it in on net, that goes wide. And centering pass into the slot is taken away. And Borowitz has it. He sends it down. That is to Dunbar. Dunbar sends it in on net, through the crease. And play comes out to the neutral zone. The Fusion have it. Fusion skated in on net, and that shot is wide. He missed his mark. Now Borowitz comes away with it. Borowitz sends it up into the Fusion zone, and Arlo sends it down. Centering pass comes out. That's to Hewley. Bodie has it, and that's taken away at the blue line. Bodie, and they're going to come away on a breakaway. Play it, Carter. Carter comes out of the net, makes a big stop. Big save by Brennan as he comes out of the cage to make the stop for the Cobra Chickens. And that puck is sent all the way down the ice for icing. And Carter might be a little hurt here. And looks like he's picking up his mask. He's going to be okay. He might have got something in his eye. He might have got an ice shaving or something like that, is what I'm guessing. And play continues. Borowitz off the glass and back in the net. And that's sent around. Olsen along the near boards. And Sandifer is through the neutral zone. And he has it at the blue line and sends it down. Olsen after it. That's going to come out to the point where Borowitz is. He sends it down. And that's played up to Sandifer. Sandifer's got Borowitz with him, and he's taking down. There's a penalty coming up on the Fusion. That'll be a trip. Sandifer has it out front. Oh, and couldn't quite get it on the stick. Now the Cobra Chickens will go back on the power play. The 2-minute minors are over. It'll be 5-on-4. Our last goal was on the power play, and that was about 15 seconds into it. Let's see what we can do this time. And the Fusion come out. The Fusion skated all the way down. Big stick by Gunderson. Just slapped that away from him. Puck is right down here on the near boards, and that's played off by Gavin. Jack Hewley now has it. That pass is intercepted. That comes out to Halverson at center, where that's tipped and held in the zone. And the shot attempt is blocked. And now it comes out. It's poked away. Theo Perpich has it out front. Centering pass goes. The puck goes right through the crease. And that comes out to Nolan. Nolan's shot is wide. And down along the far boards is where the Fusion are going to send it all the way down. Nolan, that's played up to Olsen, down to Jack Hewley. Jack, he brings it in. He's looking for a pass. And that was just off of right stick. And now the Fusion have it. That's about to center. Horowitz leaves it for Olsen. Olsen. Shot attempt by Dunbar is a little wide. And there's a shot and a goal. Alec Olsen cleans it up in front of the net. For a 3-0 Cobra Chicken lead. Horowitz sends it in on that. That's played by the goalkeeper. And now the puck comes out. Horowitz plays it off the boards. And that's sent back down. That's Bodie. And that's offsides. Puck comes back to Nolan, up to his brother, and that's poked away. And now the Fusion control at center. And they dump it back to Nolan. Nolan in back of the net, he's taken down. And that's set up to our point, and that's deflected out front. And poked away. And now the Cobra Chickens have it. That's sent up to Sandifer. Now it comes back to, oh, he's tripped. That was Arlo. And they don't want to keep getting penalties because we're dangerous. The Chickens will go back on the power play. And puck is out. And the Fusion send it all the way down. Horowitz. He sends that up. And the Fusion dump it back down. Bodie around our net. He pokes at it. And now it's sent up to Jack Huey off of Olsen's stick. Up to Theo. Theo gets that poked away. And the Fusion skated on down. And Bodie pokes that away from the Fusion player. And that's intercepted and poked away by Hewley. Olsen down on the far corner. And now Borowitz has it. He sends it out to center. And the Fusion dump it back down. 45 seconds left in the power play. Chris has it. Borowitz, he skates it in, and the Chickens are offsides. The draw comes back into our zone. That's Nolan around the back of our net. He plays that off the boards, and that's taken away by a Fusion player. And now the puck goes down to the near corner. That's sent around by Halverson. And now Dunbar, rink-wide pass over to Reich. And we have a collision at the blue line. And Arlo sends that down. And the Fusion come away with it. The Fusion are at full strength. And that's sent up to Arlo. And through the Fusion have it. There's a slap shot. That's off Brennan's glove. And that's sent up. Dunbar up to Gavin Gunderson. Gavin. That gets poked away. And Fusion. Nolan. Sends it up. But that'll do it for period one. Goals by Dunbar, Gone, and Olsen for a 3-0 lead at the end of one. All right, we're back for the start of two. Cobra Chickens will be working it left to right. Olsen going to take the draw for the Cobra Chickens. And here we go. Fusion, skate it down. And that's center on the back of our net. Hewley sends it out. And the Fusion have it. Now we're working for it down on the near corner. And now the puck comes free out to the blue line, and that's out. Torin back checking. And that comes out and sent down for icing. Icing on the Cobra Chickens. And that shot attempt is blocked by Brennan. And that's sent out. Their point, that's deflected by Halverson. And now in back of our net is the Fusion and a shot attempt. And Brennan puts down his leather and makes the save. Chickens looking to clear it out, and they do, and it comes out to Theo at the blue line and sent down. Fusion play it up. That's back to Dunbar, but poked away, and Nolan's there to send it back up at center. Jack Hewley sends it down, no icing. And center on the near boards. Fusion around the back of their net. And that's held. Puck is now around the back of the net, and Perpich has it. And he gets that taken away, and now the Fusion come away with it. Fusion skate it down, and there's a collision. Carter makes another save coming out of his crease, and we're going to have a penalty coming up on the Cobra Chickens for a trip. Good penalty to take by Bodie there. Stopped a potential breakaway. What do you need?
Looking for that chapstick thing that I have on the end of your bag.
And that's shot in on net. And Mal play continues. Fusion working over to their, and it comes out front and a save. Save by Brennan. Draw comes back to their point. That shot attempt is wide. And the Cobra Chickens clear it. And that's through the center. Fusion. And they dump it down to the near corner where Torin Sandifer has it. He sends it up to Halverson, but that's back to Sandifer. And that goes out front. And the Chickens are able to clear it. And Torin gets it taken away. He's looking for Gavin, but the Fusion come away with it. And now they are across the blue line, and Chris pokes that away. And we got a penalty coming up on the Cobra Chickens. Carter makes another save. And we're going to have a penalty on Borowitz for a cross check. So it's going to be 5-on-3 for 30 seconds for the Fusion. And a slap shot attempt is good. Fusion score. We're going to get one player back. Bodie comes out. And now the Cobra Chickens have it across the blue line. That's sent down. And they get it back. Comes out to Gunderson, who sends it back down. And now the Fusion, again, across the blue line, but that's taken away by Gavin. And he sends it out to neutral. The Fusion pick it up there. That's Bodie. Bodie whacks at it and sends it back down. And now the Fusion come away with it. They got a potential 3-on-1 here. And a shot and a goal. Ah, but they were offsides. I did not hear the whistle. The Fusion were offsides. Play continues down into the Fusion zone. And that comes out to center where Halverson has it. Halverson, that's off a Fusion player. And cleared out to center. 25 seconds left on the penalty kill. And the Fusion across the blue line. Shot attempt is off Brennan's pad. And now that's dumped down. The Cobra Chickens are now at full strength. And that's set up. Horowitz dumps it back down. And out to center is Nolan. Nolan skates it in. Centering pass is wide. Horowitz shoots. And he scores! I think that might have been tipped out front by Theo, I believe. Chris will have the assist. Theo on the goal. Puck goes around the back of the Fusion net. Jack Hewley. And that's sent around to the near corner. And that's held and sent down now. Here come the Fusion. 3-on-1 opportunity. And centering pass goes through the crease and no good. And that's poked away. Jack Hewley has it. Sends it up to Theo. Theo gets it into the zone. And that's held. Now Theo in back of our net, or back of their net. That's taken away. And we have a delayed penalty coming up on the Cobra Chickens. I didn't see what was called there. That's sent down and touched, and another penalty. Got a hold. Holding on the Cobra Chickens. Theo is headed to the box. And that's sent all the way down by Dunbar. That's sent in on net. And now the Fusion control around the back of their net. And oh, that was dangerous. And Halverson comes away with it at center. And that's taken away. Fusion send it down to the near corner. And through the slot, it's no good. He didn't get full. He didn't get all of his stick on that one, and that one-timer is no good. And Arlo dumps it down, and sent in is the Fusion and poked away by Gunderson, where that's sent out to their point, and that goes off of his stick. Now Dunbar sends it down. 1 minute to go in the Fusion power play. Rink wide pass is through the blue line, and Hewley chasing after it. Shot attempt is covered up by Carter. Makes the save. Fusion shot attempt, pad save by Brennan, and that's set in through the slot, and it's no good. Now back to their point. Fusion looking to shoot, that's deflected and wide, and now it comes out to center. Gavin, and that's taken away. And dumped down into our zone. Play comes out. And Perpich, fresh out of the box, and he's taken down, but there's no call on that one. And shot attempt is out front. And played off the glass. The Fusion have it at center and poked away by Borowitz. And Sandifer across the blue line gets that poked away. And a shot attempt and saved. And they're going to call a penalty on the Fusion. Got cross-checking on the Fusion, so the Cobra Chickens back to the power play. And now the Fusion down in our zone. Centering pass is broken up and sent out, and that comes out to center. Fusion dump it down. Shot attempt is no good. Halverson plays it off the boards up to Sandifer. That's the Olsen. That shot is wide by Gavin. And now that comes out to the high slot. Gavin shoots. And saved by the Fusion netminder. The draw is won by the Fusion. And Borowitz plays it off the glass. Down around the back of our net is Dunbar. That comes out to Hewley. Hewley across to Borowitz. Borowitz dumps it down into the slot. And a shot attempt. Oh, it goes wide. Jack Hewley in the shot attempt goes wide. And that's knocked out of the zone and sent down. Hewley, Jason, sends that up. Borowitz plays it off the boards. Comes up to Theo. Perpich. He's got Hewley and Dunbar with him. He skates it around the back of the net. And that pass is taken away by the Fusion. And Perpich gets it back. And he brings it in. He's looking for a shot. That goes off of his stick. And now the Fusion send it out to center where Borowitz has it. And he brings it in. It's through the blue line. Oh, taken away. And Hewley, Jack Hewley shoots. Another attempt is no good. The puck shoots, he scores! Goal for the Cobra Chickens. That was scored by Dunbar. Halverson. And now the puck is back into our zone. Nolan Gunderson. Nolan plays that off the boards. And the Fusion dump it back down. And incoming slot, or the puck is through the slot. We got another penalty coming up on the Chickens. That was a cross check right out in front of Carter. So the Fusion will go on the power play. So the Cobra Chickens have 2 minutes to kill here. Puck comes out to the blue line. That hits the ref's skate. And the Fusion send it across the ice. Olsen. And that's sent up. And the Fusion lose it at the blue line, and it comes out to center. And there's a windup and a shot attempt off Brennan's pad. Now puck was behind the net. Gunderson. Now it comes out to their, nope, the Chickens are going to clear it. And that's sent all the way down. And that's played off the glass. And that's off of Brennan's glove. And the Chickens have it and play it off the glass and send it all the way down rink wide. And Sandifer challenging them down there behind the net. And the Fusion come away. And plays along, once along the near boards, but Fusion are able to hold it. And that is the end of the second period. Goals in the second period by Perpich and Dunbar for a 5-1 Cobra Chicken lead. We'll be back for the third. All right, we're back for the start of the third period. 8 seconds left on the Fusion power play. And Fusion across the blue line. They get a shot off. And Carter makes the save. And the Cobra Chickens are at full strength. And now Gavin behind our net. And that's dumped around. Sandifer battling for it. No, it comes out. And now the puck comes free. And that's sent out to center ice. And right in front of the penalty box, the kids are battling for it. And now the Fusion come away. And centering pass is shot, and a goal. It's a goal for the Fusion. Play continues as Nolan Gunderson sends it up, but that's taken away by a Fusion skater. And that shot is off Brennan's stick. And now behind the net, Arlo back to Gunderson, who rips it out of the zone. And play continues out at center. And Fusion come away with it. And that's left for his point man. And another shot goes high over the net. And another shot attempt is deflected out front. And it went in. Pass was deflected right out front of the net. And it goes in. Takes a funny hop on Brennan and sneaks past. And the Fusion are able to capitalize. It's 5-3. Little puck luck for the Fusion on that one. Play is down along the far boards. And it comes out to Olsen. Olsen shoots and pad save by the goalie. And now that comes out to center. Horowitz dumps it down to the far corner. Fusion have it around the back of their net. And they send it up. And the Fusion are through center ice. And they skate it all the way down. And taken away by Borowitz. Now Olsen. And he's buried down here. Delayed penalty coming up on the Fusion. Olsen was dumped right down here on the near boards. That'll be a rough or a body check on the Fusion. Looks like they are maybe calling a 5-minute, maybe? Yep, they are. They're calling a 5-minute penalty for that roughing. All right, Chickens on the power play. That comes back to Hewley, who sends it up. And now the Fusion send it down. Borowitz has it. And up to Olsen. Fusion send it down, and they're looking to capitalize shorthanded here. And a shot attempt is off of Brennan, and he puts his glove down and makes a save. And now we have a penalty coming up on the Chickens. So that'll negate the power play. Roughing is the call on the Chickens. Alright, here we go. We're 4-on-4 right now, and a shot and saved by Brennan. Plays along the boards, and that is deflected, and Sandifer looking to get it out of the zone, but it's held by the Fusion, and that shot is broken up by Halverson, and now the Fusion get it back, and they still have it. They send it back to their point, and incoming shot is tipped. It's played with a high stick. And that's sent out. And sent back down into our zone. And wraparound attempt is no good. Now it comes back out to the blue line. And sent down to the far corner. Hewley poking at it. And now Borowitz has it. Borowitz is going to skate out with it. He's out to center. He sends that up to Sandifer. Sandifer gets that poked away. And now the Fusion come away. And they skate it in. And he's pushed to the outside. Centering pass goes through. That shot attempt is no good. And played off the boards. And sent down. And we're going to have icing. Comes back down into our zone. Nolan, that's off of his stick, broken up. And the Fusion have it. That's off of Brennan's blocker, and that shot goes around the back of the net. And that comes out to the blue line and out to center. Jack Hewley, he gets that poked away. And now that's sent down. Gunderson, Jack Hewley down there as well, and that comes out to the Fusion player, and they dump it down, and now that's sent up. And now out to center, and the Fusion control and dump it down. Nolan, that's taken away from Nolan. And Fusion, and deflected by Halverson. And that's sent out to center. And that's slapped and gloved down by Perpich. And around the back of the net goes the Fusion. And Jack Hewley gets a stick on it to send it back, but the Fusion control. And now that's taken over by Theo. Theo Perpich gets that slapped away. And out at center is Arlo. And now the Fusion control, looking for a shot that's deflected. and sent around. And now the puck is in back of the net, and Bodie Hewley sends that around. And now it's out to neutral. And Theo's going to send it down as the Cobra Chickens change up. And now that's sent down. Fusion dumped it down. Reich has it in back of our net. And poked away, and Bodie has it. Bodie slaps at it. And now we come away with it. That pass is sent up to Olsen, who sends it back to Dunbar. Dunbar dumps it down. Fusion in back of their own net. They send it out, and they control through center. Across the blue line are the Fusion. And that's left for his partner, and a shot attempt. And Brennan makes a huge glove save. And Fusion have it. That's sent wide of the net. And now to the far boards. Gavin. Fusion has it. And that's shot right into Carter's net. .707 to go in the third period. And the Fusion win the draw, and that's sent in on net, and that's broken up by Gunderson, and that's slapped back down, and Halverson around our net tries to get it up. Now he gets it back as they battle for it along the boards. Arlo gets that taken away, and that pass is sent around the net to Sandifer. Sandifer up to Arlo. That's off his stick. And at the blue line, the Fusion take it away. Well, we're going to get it right back by Nolan. And Nolan's going to skate it out. Nolan is taken down. And now the Fusion come away with it. Fusion dump it down, and we got a penalty coming up on the Chickens. That's going to be on Gunderson. So we got 2 minutes to kill. And Perpich sends it all the way down. And that's skated up to center. Fusion are through center and looking for a shot, and it's off of Brennan's stick as the Fusion still control it. And now play comes around. A wraparound attempt is no good. And that's poked out in front. And a save. And Borowitz is going to send it all the way down the ice. And that's broken up, but the Fusion get it right back at center. And they're through. They got a 2-on-1 potential. And broken up by Borowitz. And he's going to send it all the way down. And misplayed out in front of the net, and a shot attempt. It's a goal! Short-handed goal for the Cobra Chickens. Arlo scores. Short-handed goal for the Cobra Chickens. It's 6-3 with 4:45 left. And that shot attempt is wide. Cobra Chickens control it in the offensive zone. And now the Fusion come away, but that's Horowitz takes that off his stick. And that's poked off of his. And Halverson dumps it down. Fusion send it up. They catch us off guard. And here's a shot attempt, and they score. Power play goal. They caught our defense flat-footed on that one. And we have icing. And the Cobra Chickens come away with it. And there's a chase. Reich was going for it. Now it comes out. And it's off of Gunderson's stick. And he gains possession. He brings it in. And the shot's out front. And Reich's shot, it's out front and the rebound is no good. And that's poked away by Olsen. And now the Fusion come away with it. And that's down into our zone, and Nolan are on the back of our net. He sends that up to our right, and now Olsen has it. Olsen gets that off of his stick, and the Fusion bring it in. And looking for a shot, and that's poked away, and big save by Carter Brennan. Fusion had a great opportunity, and Carter locked down and made the save. And we have a timeout. All right, after the timeout, here we go. 3:08 left in the game. And that's sent out. And Torrin chasing after it. And Fusion have it. They come away with it. And looking for a pass. That's in back of the net. And slapped away by Gavin. Now battle on the far boards. And now it's in back of the net. And Fusion have pulled their goalie. It's 6-on-5. And wraparound, and Borowitz takes that away. And Baby T. And now out to the neutral zone. And that's back up to a Fusion skater. And they skated in. And left for their point. And a shot attempt is off the pad saved by Carter. Fusion still control it. They send it over to their point. That's off of his stick. And now Torrin chasing after it, and he sends that down. 2 minutes left in the third period. And a shot attempt is blocked. And now that comes out to the point, and Chris racks at it. Oh, he saved it. That defenseman saved it. I can't believe it. He was brave enough to get in front, and he did. And now that's taken away by Borowitz. Borowitz has it. Borowitz is going to shoot it all the way down, and that's no good. And that's icing. Wow. Good finish to this one. Minute and a half to go. And we have a stoppage. There's something wrong with the boards or a door or something. I'm not sure. But here we go. Play continues. And now that's sent down. And that's sent in on net, and that's broken up by Halverson. Halverson, now that comes out front, and a shot attempt is off the side of the net. And now that's sent around to the far boards. Theo whacking at it. And now that's sent out and all the way down. It's trickling, it's going to stop short of the net. And now the Fusion have it. They're through the blue line, and that's deflected. Halverson, he's taken down in back of the net. He might have lost an edge, but Olsen sends it up now. And that shot attempt is all the way down. No icing as it was tipped. And we're down to 35 seconds to go. That pass is sent up and sent wide. Halverson chasing after it. And now that goes around the back of the net. And that's off the near boards. And that's sent all the way out. And we're down to 10 seconds. And that's going to do it. The Cobra Chickens are going to come away with this one with a 6-4 victory. A tough challenge for them. They stayed with it. We have one more game later this afternoon at 6 o'clock. And we'll see you later today.